Whenever you turn on the news, you hear the same words: border crisis, mass arrests, federal raids, sanctuary cities. The headlines feel dramatic, alarming, almost like a national emergency. But behind all the noise, there is one agency at the center of this debate: Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. To some Americans, it represents protection and law enforcement. To others, it symbolizes fear and division. So the question is ICE making America safer? Or is it dividing the country? ICE was established in 2003, following the September 11th attacks. The U.S. government reorganized its internal security structure and created the Department of Homeland Security. ICE was placed under that department. Its core responsibilities include enforcing immigration laws, arresting and deporting individuals who are in the country unlawfully, combating human trafficking, and investigating drug and weapons smuggling. ICE has two major divisions, one focused on enforcement and removal operations, and the other on large-scale criminal and international investigations. Yet in public debate, the focus often narrows to one issue: arrests and deportations. In 2026, immigration has once again become a major political issue. Border enforcement has increased. Worksite raids have intensified in some cities. Visa overstay cases are receiving great. Supporters argue, this is the rule of law. Critics respond, this is politics driven by fear. Immigration is no longer just policy. It has become a central election issue. Some leaders call for a fully secured border and expanded resources for ICE. Others argue for immigration reform, legal pathways for long-term residents, and limits on ICE's authority. Interestingly, most Americans agree on one point: violent criminals should be deported. The disagreement lies in how broad enforcement should be. Behind every arrest, there is a story. Sometimes it involves a dangerous offender. Other times, it involves a family that has lived in the United States for years. This is where the debate becomes emotional. Law must apply equally to everyone, one side says. Human compassion matters too, says the other. Cities like New York City, Chicago, and Los Angeles have limited cooperation policies. They argue that local police should not function as federal immigration agents. Federal officials counter that such policies weaken national security. The issue has reached the courts and evolved into a broader debate about federal versus state authority. Most Americans support a stronger border and the removal of violent offenders. But when it comes to large-scale raids, family separations, or long-term undocumented residents, opinions become divided. This reflects a deeper reality. America wants both security and fairness. Several sectors of the U.S. economy rely heavily on immigrant labor, agriculture, construction, and hospitality among them. Some experts warn that strict enforcement could disrupt labor markets. Others argue the real issue is not enforcement itself, but the complexity of the immigration system. Immigration will remain a central issue in the 2026 elections. ICE may receive expanded authority or increased oversight. Court decisions will also play a significant role. But one thing is clear: the immigration debate is not going away. So is ICE protecting America or dividing it? Perhaps the answer depends on what you prioritize. Strict enforcement or human compassion? Until that question is clearly resolved, the debate will continue. And now, you have the full picture.